This is a little video for Fletcher, and Fletcher wanted to know about power generation and the differences between a power station and generating your own solar power. So we generate our own solar power for our cottage. It's a 48 volt system. It consists of 6 panels. They're 300 watts each, and they're wired in series, which means the voltage accumulates as it goes through each panel. And so what comes out the panels is about 100 to 120 volts. So the panels, to get the most out of the sun, the panels are faced north and they're at a 40-degree pitch to the sun. So the sun hits the panels convert it to a DC current, electricity, and it all comes into this through this wire here. This is your DC isolator, so in the event of an emergency or if you need to cut the power off from the solar panels to the rest of the house, this is where you'd cut it off. So this is your cut-off switch for your solar panels. From there it runs up under the ground into the cottage and goes into the main system. This is a Victron Easy Solar. It's the main unit that charges the batteries and delivers electricity to the cottage. Inside there you've got a controller. When the current comes up from the DC panels through this wire, it goes into a box behind here called a controller, and the controller converts the 140 volts down to 48 volts, or just over 48 volts, about 54 volts, and it sends it to the batteries. These are the batteries. They're 4 batteries. They're new lithium bromide technology. Each battery has a computer chip. Each computer chip talks to each battery, and then they all talk to the big blue box, the inverter, through a main CAN. From there, when the house wants power, we go back up to the blue box, and up the top of it you've got an inverter. Now that inverter inverts the voltage from 48 volts DC to 240 volts AC and delivers it out into the electrical wiring of the house to the lights and the power points.
Can we look at this?
So at the moment the batteries are 99% full. There's 1,394 watts roundabout coming in from the solar panels, and the house is using about 89 to 90 watts at the moment. The beauty of this system is that you can control the solar power remotely, or you can keep an eye on what's happening through the internet. You can do it on your mobile phone or your Wi-Fi on your iPad. So we'll call up the dashboard. We'll look for the last 3 hours. The battery started off at 83% full this morning, and at the moment they're now rating 99% full. The yellow is the solar power that's coming in, and the red is how much power you were using. This updates itself about every 15 minutes. You can get a real-time overview of what the system's doing remotely by going to a remote console. And this is a live feed. you can see the panels producing 1,393 watts coming in. The house is using 82 watts and the batteries are 99% full. If I want, we can go in and adjust settings. If I need to adjust any of the settings, I can do it through this menu. So that's a demonstration of off-grid solar and how you can produce your own electricity and not be hooked up to a power plant.